This is Lev and Luna talking to you about our channel and how we got started.
Just try to let you know a little bit who we are, what we're doing, what we're like. I'm going by Lev.
Luna.
No, those aren't our real names. We'll see how long that lasts.
I know.
So we're in our early 50s, classic Gen X generation. We're kind of at a stage in our lives where we're empty nesters, or somewhere between empty nesters and not. Our son is back home with us right now.
Which is a benefit because he can take care of our house and the cat.
We're been married coming up on 30 years. We've been together over 30 years. 2 kids, son and daughter, who are in their early 20s.
So I come from a small town in the UP, and it's a bigger town than my husband's, but I'm barely a Youper, he says.
Yeah, where she's from is right on the border between the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and Wisconsin. So technically she's a Youper, but...
A Youper.
Yeah. I'm from a very small town, kind of in the middle of nowhere in the Upper Peninsula. Very, very small town. My high school was a large Class D, so my graduating class had 48 kids in it.
Mine had 200.
I am a regional sales manager for a company that operates across the United States. I've got a territory in the western Midwest that includes Minnesota, Iowa, North and South Dakota, and Kansas.
And I've been teaching for 29 years. I have 1 year left, and I'm pretty excited about that. So this summer is our test run to see how my retirement will be in the van life.
So we met at Northern Michigan University in Marquette, up in the Upper Peninsula. I was there studying psychology and outdoor recreation. What were you studying?
I studied outdoor recreation and English.
And we kind of met through the outdoor recreation coursework there. We had some classes together. We used to be campers. We would camp, but as we get older, camping became less and less as life took over. But we have the experience. We kind of know what's what there. We got married shortly before we both graduated, or was it?
I graduated.
Yeah.
We got married, then you graduated.
Then I graduated, yeah. We lived up there in the area for a few more years.
We had our first kid up in the UP. And then I became certified to teach English, and we moved to Wisconsin in 2000 with our son.
Yep. And just the state of things and where we were at then, I kind of took on a role as a stay-at-home dad for 6 years. And during that time, we had our daughter. We're glad we did that. Mm-hmm. But 6 years was also long enough. Luna is retiring. She's got 1 more year of school, teaching, working. I've got quite a ways to go yet.
He mentioned the van life, that I'd be really on board. I love minimalism and I love pretty things. And once I started researching, I realized I could have both. Continue living in our home when we're home, but make a home on the road in a really cool van. So that's why we decided to work with a local upfitter and design. So
yeah, we're having a custom Class B built on a Ford T350 all-wheel drive high roof chassis. My work as part of my sales territory, part of my responsibilities, I need to do customer visits, go out and see customers face to face. It's not a full-time on-the-road job, but there is a requirement to see customers, and it's just good. So this summer, while Luna's on break from school, and before she starts her last year, we're going to be doing some trips. That'll be kind of work trips for me. We'll be going out. I'll be scheduling customer visits, hitting South Dakota in June already here, and then North Dakota via northern Minnesota in July, and then Nebraska in August. And while we're out, kind of trying to make the best of it, I'll pull some vacation days, do some long weekend kind of adventuring stuff. Just to kind of explore this, see if we can actually do it. We've been, pretty domesticated. We're in front of our house here. It's a good 3,000 plus square foot, 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, basically with just us living in it. Although our son's here now, like we said.
So while he's doing his site visits, working with customers, my job will be grocery shopping, making meals possibly, but he's normally the cook, but I've got a lot to learn. So I'm hoping to learn some new things on the road. I spend a lot of time writing, reading, I watch a lot of shows, and if I'm not doing all of that, I'm outside. So I'm hoping to do a lot of exploring, walking around towns, and maybe when he's working in the van at his workstation, then I'll be outside hiking and just figuring out the next phase of my life, supporting him, but also discovering myself again. Because as he said, it's been very much work-related, very predictable kind of life as a teacher. And now there will be a lot of unpredictable things in our lives.
And I think part of it for us too, since she's going to be retiring and I've got a ways to go, I don't really want to wait until I retire to live a retirement lifestyle. So I'm trying to split the difference here and still work. I'll be working full time. The van is going to be equipped with what is needed for me to be able to work from van. And so I work from home, work from van, and we'll just try and see if we can make it all work. I think we feel pretty confident we can make it work, but until we get into it and start working on it and actually doing it, we'll kind of learn as we go.
We travel very, very well together, and we're very mellow people. We don't have to have everything planned out exact moment, but when we do, he's very good at that, and I'm a good support. As I mentioned before, I really look forward to the minimal lifestyle. I'm accustomed to not taking up a lot of resources, but we want to keep in touch with our family and friends while on the road, and this definitely pushes me out of my comfort zone, just recording, talking. I'm used to doing that maybe once in a while with my own phone, but this is a little bit more formal. And he's good at all the technology.
Yeah, I think part of the desire to start a YouTube channel for me is to just try it out, see what it's like. We've certainly both consumed our fair share of the van life videos on YouTube. I feel like people like us aren't as well represented on there. I don't actually know. I assume there's quite a few people who are doing it kind of like us, but I just don't see a lot on YouTube. We're not the 20-something young female influencer with her dog. Every time we talk to our friends and family about this, what we're planning to do, everyone's oohing and ahhing over it, kind of jealous, and I wish I could do that, and which is understandable. It's a pretty interesting thing we're doing, but I hope we can show the kind of the reality of it. We want to see the good stuff.
We're practical people.
See the good stuff, and the bad stuff. Just to try it, see what it's like. Trying the van life and also trying a YouTube channel. I don't know if we ever really, either of us had much of a dream to be on YouTube, but we'll see how it goes. We talked with our builder this morning about the state of things. Hopefully we'll have some more to show you on that shortly, as far as where it's at. But as of now, come mid-June, we should be hitting the road, and we'll take you along with, see how it goes. Thanks.